Hey you guys, Christine here from Magenta Goddess, and I'm called to talk to you a bit about conflict, right? Being on a playground right now, there's so much conflict, and I'm not sure if you are like me. I guess there's some of you out there that are like this or have experienced this, and it's sometimes on a playground, parents step in and it feels almost like you're battling other parents or are finding yourself in conflict with parents, when they step in for their children or just get in between and stuff like that. And it's really, really interesting because, for example, Heinrich just got told off by a mother to not chase another boy with his shoes in her hand, right? He was like having his shoes in his hand, just like chasing them down. And later it turned out that actually the boy he's been chasing has done something that pissed him off. Like, that's not a reason to... And he wouldn't have not thrown him, he was just playing, right? But she didn't know that, so she's like, put your shoe back on. And I was just like, well, don't tell my kid what to do, is literally what I said, right? I was like, it's not about the shoe. And I just realized, if there's conflict, and even if someone is chasing the other person, and for starters it sounds like it looked like my kid was in the wrong because I was chasing someone with a shoe, and I get it. Not that he would have thrown him, that's just her perspective of the situation, right? Which is very interesting. So she actually didn't know what was going on, but she stepped in, following obviously her own guts. And in the end it turned out that my kid felt a bit bullied by it, and I just realized that in any situation, be it on the playground or not, there's always two sides to a conflict. So if there's a conflict, be it kids, be it, whatever, adults battling each other in court, be it whatever it is, there's always two sides of the story. So if whatever, like someone is crying out or yelling or maybe even defending themselves, they may have a really good reason to do that, because in that case, like in some cases people do say stop and don't do it, and people don't fucking respect someone else's boundaries, and sometimes there have to be other boundaries to be put into place for that other person to get it. And yes, of course you can walk away from all of that, but it's like, well, can you walk away forever from certain things you attract into your life? Obviously, because there's a wound when it comes to boundaries and taking back your power and stepping up for yourself, and I know every situation is different, but sometimes when there's conflict, it looks the way it looks, but it may not be the way it looks, if that makes sense. So if there's conflict, you gotta sort out the issue from either side. And it's been attracted for two people to grow, and all you can do is, as always, attend to your own garden. And yeah, usually if there's conflict, the guidance is usually to stay out of it, because otherwise you become what is it? Kind of like the attention of the conflict. So instead of actually these two people sorting out their conflict, you're gonna be the center of attention and being attacked, or can get attacked. So that's just a little bit on the side there to, stay out of certain things, because it's not always the way it looks. And definitely that conflict is a two-way street. So if there's any conflict in your life, before you judge someone else or punish people or whatever, seek to understand. Seek to understand, because even when it comes to murdering and really heavy stuff, or domestic violence, or talking about, people that abuse other people, there is a reason. They have a reason for it. And once you actually sit and understand where they're coming from, like you're not even angry anymore. You get it. And therefore there's that level of forgiveness and this letting go. And it doesn't have to say like, look, keep abusing me, or keep being nasty to me, or keep disrespecting my boundaries. It's just simply that, we shift situations like this with understanding. And if there needs to be forgiveness, there's gonna be forgiveness, and all of that kind of stuff. And what is it there for? Like, at the core anyways, to expand ourselves in love and compassion. How often have you ever judged someone in your life, and then all of a sudden you found yourself in that situation, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, now I'm getting it. I've been judging these people the whole time, and now I am in this situation. I'm never going to judge them ever again, right? It's the same with conflict. So it's all there to expand ourselves and grow in love and compassion. And yeah, become more of us. And more of us doesn't mean we gotta go out there and we fight battles and we kill other people and so we have more land or more this or more that, or we're defending our country. And oh my gosh, no, that's not what I'm saying. When I talk about expansion means more understanding, more compassion, more love for yourself and others, no matter where they are at or coming from. That's what I mean with expansion. And in that way you can probably own the whole universe, because there's no limit to it. Okay? So I just wanted to let you know, if you are finding yourself in conflict and you don't know how to get out, please send me a message. Yes, I am doing family healings as well. So if there's anything that's going on within the family or happened to your family, or that your family finds itself in, or what have you, I'm doing 20-minute free consultations. So please send me a message if you want to work with me. You really have nothing to lose except for the 20 minutes of your time, but we always shift something in those 20 minutes for sure, and sometimes it's really, really big stuff. So, you know, something that I can recommend, of course, right? And if you want to work one-on-one with me, please send me a message as well. My Oracle card readings are out there for you that are also healings, designed to target, you know, where you need to shift, what block needs to be removed for you to expand in love, abundance, and all the good stuff the world has to offer, that you have to offer. And my manifestation workshop is on as well. If you want more information about that, please send me a message. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to you know, support you in creating your world and life of your dreams. That's may not always be conflict free, because conflict is there for us to grow, yet it will be easier and richer and more abundant, and what you want ultimately. And if you have support through the conflict, you know, even conflict can be solved in like easier way, I guess, than struggling around with it, not knowing what to do and where to go. You know, if you have someone that guides you and gets you to the places where the conflict originates from, which may just be an inner child wound, talking here about children, right? So many adults are just wounded children. We are all like that. And it may have started on the playground or even earlier than that. So yeah, if someone can help you sort that out, where the conflict originates from, why you attracted that in the first place, which may be an inner child wound where you didn't get hurt, where you didn't be held enough, where you know, weren't supported, no one stood up for you, all of that kind of thing, and you can hear that, you shift the whole thing. You know, you shift the whole situation. You can create something that you do want instead, like people having your back, people standing up for yourself, you know, people caring for you fully, not just little bits by little bits or not at all. So yeah, send me a message. I'm here for you. If you want to check out my 20-minute free sessions and you are just a single person, you don't have a family, that too is being a family, okay? So if you want to check it out and work with me, please let me know as well. I'm so happy to organize that for you. Passionate about what I do, okay? I want to spread the message and just help. And yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. I hope that helped. And until then, I shall see you soon. Bye, you guys.